Augmented reality, living life lavishly, yo. I captured my life and I made it a gallery, yo. I told my story and made it my salary, yo. I put my family on that, they proud of me, yo. I'm not the one you could play with. Don't you know it could get dangerous? Not worried about getting famous. I just wanna pull up and lane switch. This era decentralization birthed a new civilization. Crypto been doing amazing. Bank account multiplication.
I'm a CEO, no label. LLC, I'm a walking businessman. 360 cause I'm able to get on my own, I don't need your helping hand. Crypto worth more than your little advance. I got me some ETH, now I'm making some bands. I'm up like a rocket, I'm never gonna land. Turn my cash to crypto, I'm rich and living better. You flexing that cash, but it ain't making cheddar. I'm fungible, gangsta, love milks on my sweater. Checkmate, cause it's chess and you just playing checkers. The metaverse on the blockchain. Why you just stuck on the block? Turn a little change into crypto, and I watch it stack to a lot.
What's up, my DC homies and fellow NFT collectors? It's time for a DC Comics NFT drop, the second one ever, and we got my man, my homie, Mr. Mo Knows in the house with me today. What's up, Mo? How you doing?
What up, Volt? What up, chat? DC Comic Day, baby.
It's a big day. It's a big comic drop. And yeah, Mo is a real person. I know he looks like just a cartoon skeleton, but he's an NFT collector. He's a big VeVe guy. He's big on photo finish, NFT horse racing, which we both play, and he is the race caller that I have on Friday nights, and he also collects these DC comics. And let me say what's up to the chat real quick, and then I want to know about your experience in the Superman #1 comic drop last week or 2 weeks ago, Mo, because I know you did really well on that one. What's up, Ned? What's up, Mark Holman? Wong Wins here. What's up, Shop by Zito, Brandon Flint, Mark Holman? We got G Money in the house. True Stoner, did I already say True Stoner? What's up, True Stoner? What's up, Quantium? Y Ben TL says is the drop at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thomas G in the house. Joe Rubalcaba. What's up, everybody? Thanks for hanging out with us. What's up, Got to Get the Bag? What's up, Alejandro, Mr. Evo? All the homies are here. Tito 420, Al U. Let's go. Good luck, everybody. What's up, Dr. Strange? All right, let us know, Mo, what happened with you on not last week's. I keep saying last week, but it was 2 weeks ago. The Superman #1 drop. You didn't hit the drop, but you did really well flipping in the market, right?
Yeah, I think I was here with everybody else and followed pretty much what you were doing. I was using a little bit different tactic to kind of refresh the page, but either way, I didn't get a purchase button, so when it kicked me back, I hit back 3 times, maybe 4, and it just kicked me back to my collection page. And at that point, I was able to get back into the market. I know you guys had the other link floating around too, but yeah, I was able to get back into the market and sniped a couple. Picked up a common for like 125, picked up another one for 167, I think. Nice. Flipped that one for like 500 and change, and I went and picked up a uncommon for 295, flipped that for like 6, went back and picked it up on the dip. Yeah, it's a good comic. I want to make sure I have at least 2 or 3, long term. But
yeah, that Superman #1 is definitely a grow. I don't know if today's comic's probably not as good as Superman #1, but as you can tell from Mo's experience, you can still opportunity to make money in the market on these drops, even if you don't hit the drop. We're gonna go into the Medium article that they gave us for all the information we need on this drop. Boom! I just got queued, and I did. If you guys were watching my stream during the VeVe drop, I did say at 11:30 I should get back into the queue. It says estimated time is more than an hour. Hopefully that goes down. But I will be using some other of my devices to get into the queue again. Probably should have done it earlier if the queue's going to be this long. I should have been doing this a while ago. We're learning, y'all. Maybe we should have started getting into these queues at 11:40. I'm sorry, 11:20 and 11:10. I was trying to do it every 10 minutes. We'll see what this pops up right now. It says more than an hour with 16,000 people in front of me. It's looking tough. Well, let me know what y'all are in the queue, how many people you got in front of you, what the time says. We're going to read over this, Mo, real quick. The DC3 drop guide. Hopefully, I'm sure some of you guys have already read this, but just so that you get all the information you need before drop time, let's make sure that everybody knows everything they need to know. All right, I see you guys are in the queue. 13,000 ahead of you. 10 minutes from now, Mr. Evo, that's good. All right, we'll have to learn from this, especially on a bigger drop. If they drop like Action Comics #1, we're going to need to be in that queue early. It's going to be a big queue. All right, so here's the information they gave us about the queue. During the DC collectible comic sales, the queue will automatically start once a max threshold of users per minute is reached on the website. And I know that's true because we were in that website earlier and we're refreshing and not getting the queue at all. But once we got enough people in there, they start queuing it.
Same here.
At 1840, you're saying, I hear you. It also says once you enter the queue, the current number of users in the queue will be displayed along with an estimated wait time until you may enter the website and proceed with the purchase. And you can see on my queue now it's saying 54 minutes. 15,000 people ahead of me. I'm scared. All right, let's see what else we got. After your queue wait time is reached and you enter the site, you will be limited to 20 minutes to complete your purchase. Once your 20 minutes have elapsed, back to the queue you go. So if you get out of the queue right now, that's not good. You're going to be back in the queue before the drop begins. This time limit ensures other users get the opportunity to make a purchase during high traffic periods. Please note, removing your site cookies will cause you to lose your place in the queue. Don't try to trick the system. If the queue is active and you enter the website more than 20 minutes prior to the sale starting, you will end up back in the queue before the sales begins. Refreshing your browser after you enter the website will not return you to the back of the queue if you're still within your 20-minute limit. So you're good to refresh, no problem. If you do not complete a purchase within 20 minutes, you'll be at the back of the queue. They did talk about that drop page. I had it pulled up a minute ago. I had it pulled up on the live stream earlier. That drop page is the one with the timer. That's where the buy now should pop up. And you shouldn't have to refresh on it. It should pop up on its own. What's up, Alex W, Dane K? What's up, everybody? Bruin88. Good luck on this. Mo, so far from what you've heard, you got anything to add to that? You think that's the right method to use, or do you have any extra tricks for getting this drop?
Yeah, I mean, I think pretty much on the same page. But I was having the same problem. I was trying to force the queue on myself to get into position, right? To line it up with the 20 minutes, you know, get in that window so you get in at like 12:05, right? But yeah, I couldn't get myself into the queue, and then I guess because it was based on a per minute, you know, usage, that's why now, yeah, I have 14K in front of me.
Yeah, see what I was doing, I was using the whole logo gate thing. I was already out of the queue last time for the Superman #1, and I was trying not to get back into the queue, try to get to that drop page without getting queued again. But as we know now from that from that Medium article, that you're going to get queued after 20 minutes no matter what. Now, I was at over an hour, then I went to 56. I'm already down to 27 minutes. Now at this point, I'm starting to worry that I'm going to get out of the queue too fast. But I think as long as I get out of this queue after 11:40 my time, we should be good to go. So hopefully I don't get out too early. I'm thinking about possibly opening up my iPad and getting to a second queue with the same account, which might help my chances of being out of the queue on one of the accounts or one of the devices at drop time. All right, people are asking about price predictions. We do have a new channel in my Discord server for price predictions on DC comic drops. Was I the first one? I wasn't the first one, but whoever was before me must have deleted their prediction after I made mine. Another wait gate. No, hopefully. I hear your proxy says 22. BE says 28 minutes. I hear y'all. Hopefully we do this right. That time is changing pretty often. All right, here's my predictions for Black Adam #1 DC comic drop. I got 15 on the common. My uncommon and my rare predictions were based on the fact that I thought we were going to get the same type of deal that we got with Superman #1, where the uncommon was all beat up and kind of cool looking. And people say that there are some of those quirks to these comics as well, but I don't know which ones have them, so I don't know how accurate I'm going to be here, but I do think we're around 500 on the Legendary because it is very low edition. Dub Dollars got 70, 95, 175, 350, and 750 on his predictions. Yager's got 50, 69 on 100, 200, 666. Owo's 20, 35, 50, 100, 500, 50 to 800. And then Fire and Inch 12, 30, 40, 100, 800. Mo, you got any predictions for the prices in the aftermarket on this comic?
I think I'm a little bit higher than you in many ways, but especially in price point. I don't think it's going to go under retail. I mean, not like VeVe. There's there's 4,800 available after they take out their cut. So
it's also one of the first drops on the app, so people are excited about collecting on this app for the first time. They're going to be wanting to stack stuff up, and they're going to be wanting to get one of each comic at least for the first few comics, right?
Yeah, I would think common's probably going to sit, probably 18 to 20-ish. Uncommon, maybe I'm around the same as you. Rare, probably a little bit higher. Epic, maybe like 250. And I'd probably say Legendary probably goes up to like maybe close to $1,000. If you look at the Harley Quinn comic, man, I mean, that thing, even now, I think it's still like, what, $879 or something like that, $900?
Yeah, I was wondering how that Harley Quinn comics are doing. I looked at the common. The common was at like 12 gems, and the uncommon was at like 15 gems. Yeah,
and they were even the uncommon, well, the common rather was like 18, 20 at one point. So, they're holding value. I mean, they were free. So,
all right, let's talk a little technique here. As you can see, guys, I got into this queue at 11:30. Time's gone all the way down to 8 minutes. So what I went ahead and did was I got into another queue with the same account, and this one's at 36 minutes, and it's going down fast too. But if I get out of this queue too early, then I'll still be in this queue on my iPad at the right time. And the reason why I'm doing this, if you guys haven't checked out my man, VeVe Meister, I'll show you exactly which video to watch. He did a recording of his Superman #1 drop, and it's in English. I know a lot of his stuff is in German. Let me find that video, and this is what I'm basing my strategy on. We'll go ahead and look at it a little bit too. I got it on mute, but I'll link it in here as well. Now, as you can see, whenever he was going for Superman #1, he had a bunch of different devices set up, and each one is in a different queue. He's got his phone down here too, a couple phones. Each one is in a different queue by like 5 or 10 minutes. So he had one phone that got out of the queue at the perfect time, but he had some error with his button, and then he had another one of his devices that got out of the queue in time to buy as well. So that might be one of the strategies you want to do. Like I said, I got my iPad out here for my second queue right now, and you can of course check that video out yourself if you want.
So they said something about clearing the cookies or whatever will reset your position in the queue, right?
That's right.
I'm definitely afraid to even check it right now, but I wonder if logging into a second device would even kind of be similar to that. Because if I get reset on my first device, I'm gonna be pissed.
That could be a problem. I just know that it worked all right for their VeVe Meister. It worked all right for him.
Well, on Superman.
Yeah, on the Superman one, and they said that they were trying to change up the whole drop mechanics, but they didn't change it up in time, so I feel like the mechanics are going to be the same as Superman #1, so if he didn't get kicked out for Superman #1, we should be good on this one. This is just my speculation. I'm just giving you guys some guesses here on what I think is going to work. We don't know for sure, so don't take my word on it. Do your own thing, I guess. I think it's good advice.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I like to play devil's advocate. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. And right now I got two devices open, 2 different queues. This one says 9 minutes, and the one on my iPad says 18 minutes. I guess I could pull the iPad and put that up on the screen, couldn't I? So we got about 20 minutes before the drop begins. Before we get in the drop, since I have my man Mo Knows on the stream with us, let's talk a little bit about Photo Finish. They just started version 2. We've been playing Photo Finish for a few weeks now, actually a couple months. It's an NFT horse racing game, kind of like Zed Run, but more realistic. And it was in beta version this whole time. We have Friday night races live where my man Mo Knows does all the race calling for me. And it's really fun to play. They just ended that beta version, and now they're starting version 2 where you can actually play and bet Solana on the races. You can enter the races with Solana, and the winning horses win Solana. But since it just started up, I don't have any horses yet. I'm waiting for horses to hit the market so I can pick them up. Bo, can you tell us a little bit about V2? I know you've been playing a little bit. Is it any different than version 1?
Thank you, Vault. The horses are at the... Oh, wait a second.
Oh, there he goes. That's
I was,
what it feels like.
Sorry about that. Force of habit. Dude, this V2 is incredible. I cannot say enough, man, about that development team. Again, knowing the guys that are in the project, what they've done in the past is, it's good accomplishments, right? But watching it firsthand through the Discord, and I've made games myself for 30 years now. Like, they listen, they apply it, they're open to, interpretation, changes, and man, couple complaints that I had as an announcer. I'm like a niche market of a niche market. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and these dudes went out of their way, I feel like, and just boom, overnight, fixed everything I said about the pacing. People in the chat talking about certain things, like whatever, sound delays and everything. And, they weren't like pushing back, being like, well, you guys don't understand how game development works. And because that's what most developers like to do. Buy themselves time, figure things out. But these guys were like, nope, dude, tonight, it'll be done. And it was. Dude, I can't say enough about that team. It's crazy. I wish I had a lot of money to invest in horses, because I would, even though it's on Solana, which, not having a good time. But
I was thinking that might make the horses cheaper with Solana going down.
Well, that is true. I mean, I don't think Solana's going anywhere as a whole, but it could. I mean, But I do understand that they're not really tied to Solana, per se. I mean, technically they are, but they could, I guess, migrate to Ethereum if they had to, or Polygon.
Oh, I hear you. If there really was a big long-term problem with Solana, but I think, like you said, Solana's going to be just fine.
Why? My problem with Solana, and I love Solana, it was the reason why I got into crypto. But at the same time, if you look at free-to-play video games, they have more hackers, more cheats, because it's free, right? Anybody can get in and hack it.
Right.
You get banned, make another account. Solana is like the free-to-play version of crypto, man. Everything's so cheap. You know what I mean? Even though it's secure, but I don't know, man. It's a volatile market over there.
Yeah, absolutely. But that game itself, the photo finish game, like you said, that team is really strong. They're from EA Sports. They helped to make several of the EA Sports video games, so the graphics are awesome. You guys should definitely check it out. And Mo's a big VeVe collector too, an OG VeVe collector. How are you feeling about the VeVe app and the OMI token, Mo? I know that OMI has popped down to triple zeros for the first time in a long time since I remember, and the prices on the market are starting to go down a little bit. Are you still feeling bullish on VeVe?
At the price point, dude, I don't know. I'm a huge fan of Mark Cuban, and the dude always says chase the money, right? There's no better money in the world than Marvel, Disney, right? Nike, companies like this, Coca-Cola. They're all on VeVe. You know what I'm saying? If the token has any utility long term, I don't like the OUP program. They come out with it and they fill these little red circles, and dude, that program's not rolling out till 2024. I mean, unfortunately. I'm a realist. I love everything about them, but I'm a realist. I don't think that program's gonna be out for quite some time. But I am very bullish on VeVe, man. I think as a whole, it's just, unless Disney backs out, if they come up one day and they're like, hey, we hired all these lawyers, we're getting out of the VeVe deal, that's a sinking ship, I think, at that point. But cross that bridge when we get to it.
That wouldn't be good, obviously. I don't think that anything like that would happen. I think they have a strong relationship, and I think VeVe's NFTs just look better than everybody else's, and that's what's going to be most important in the metaverse. You want what looks best. What's up, VeVe Arcade in the chat? What's up, Maximum Customs? C-Spark says, what's the link to buy this? Check the description of the live stream. I can't really give you the link right now because I'm in the queue, but the link is in the description. It should be nft.dcuniverse.something.com, maybe. Quantium says Disney sucks. Dang, bro, I shouldn't have read that. Sorry. They Ron Burgundy to me there. McKilly Gorilla says buy Omi last night for 0009. I heard it was at all the way down to 0007. Oh, it's already up to 123. Let's go. Gmetal says if VeVe fails, I believe all NFTs will fail. VeVe is the one that has, yeah, definitely. If any of them survive, it'll be VeVe. I don't see how another one would survive and VeVe didn't. Wait time is going up now is what I'm hearing. All right, I got one in the queue at 7 minutes. I got one at 15 minutes, and the time has been going up because this was at 11 minutes a minute ago. And this is going up. It's at 10 minutes. This is going in the wrong direction. Why? Somebody must have some kind of bypass to be able to get in front of me in the queue. I don't understand how that's happening. I'm getting a little conspiratorial over here, Mo, but I feel like why is my time going up?
See, mine didn't go up. Mine stayed the same. I got 7 minutes and 16 on the other. Oh, you know what?
It just went up.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. Right on cue.
Man, I don't know, Crazy Crow app, but I don't like it. I'll tell you that. People are skipping the queue. If they're skipping the queue, though, why would they make your time go up? I guess because there's more people in the page. People are probably skipping the queue. Maybe they are. Is there a skip? Where's my man Quilly? Quilly, give us the link. Who got the link to skip the queue? Conspiratorial, I like it. Mine did the same. I was at 2 minutes. Now it's at 5. I'm going up. I'm going the wrong direction. I'm at 9, though. And we got 16 minutes till the drop begins. It's all about that queue timing, y'all. Drop is at 9 your time, VeVe Arcade. Yes. My time went up as well, says Long Halloween. The people who skip won't be able to mint, says Gritty One. Sounds good, but I don't know if I believe that. All right. My queue's
check out that STG football at all, Vault.
Man, I was going to actually send you, and I even screenshotted it. I never did DM you. They sent me something. It's called Rainmakers. It's on DraftKings. They sent me an email saying that I had some kind of credit for DraftKings Rainmakers. And I don't ever remember playing it, but I am on DraftKings because I have an Autograph.io account. So I think with those credits, maybe I could start playing Rainmakers.
Yeah, you can pick up cards. But this is the STG football is like the NFL Blitz style 4v4 game on PC right now.
Oh, no,
we buy like NFT. Oh, dude, this game's awesome. It's a lot of fun, man. Yeah, 4v4, 4 humans versus 4 humans. But your players are NFT cards. So I bought like 2 of the $90 packs, picked up some decent cards. Now I'm out there running around with Jalen Ramsey and who the hell did I get on offense? Connor and Herbert.
What's it called again? I've never heard of this. STG NFTs?
Yep, STG football is the game. It's on the Epic Game Store. It's like the second blockchain game on Epic.
Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know that was related to NFTs. The first premium and standard drops from the first set. So it's just started too, because it's saying they're talking about the first set is dropping.
Yeah, it's the founder set that's out right now. And tell you, man, the game's a lot of fun. Just needs more players. But yeah, if anybody wants to check it out, it'd be cool.
So now, is this football or soccer?
Football, NFL.
Okay, just want to make sure. I know some people say football and they're talking about football, which I call soccer. But I was trying to get into that So Rare platform because they have soccer. VVRK says, so if I make it past the drop time, I lose my chance? No. Last time people weren't getting in, out of the queue until like 15 minutes after the drop and still were able to purchase, and that was Superman number 1. Right now I'm up 10 minutes. I went down to 7, then I went to 10, then I went to 9, now I'm back at 10. This is not beautiful.
Yep, I'm at 11.
You're at 11 over here? VVRK said, this is weird, but I'm doing it. Man, I don't know if this is going to work. I thought we were going to have the perfect timing because I was at 10 minutes like 5 minutes ago. It was going to be perfect. But now we're at 10 minutes with only 13 minutes before the drop. This is not perfect. Yeah, we read the DC drop guide. We didn't read it all, but we went through it a little bit. Double C's went from 9 to 27. Ouch. Yeah, it keeps going up. There's definitely people skipping the line. That's why it's going up. Maybe we can get in here and find out if we can get anybody got a special link to skip the line? Let us know. I'm all about skipping lines today. I'm going to go in here into this DC NFTs page and see if anybody's posting any links to skip.
Where's our detectives at?
I know it. I'm in here detecting myself. The website Diamond Inc. is in the description of this video. It's actually nft.dcuniverse.com. And then you have to do /purchase to get to the right screen. Yeah, I'm going up. I went to 12, went to 16 minutes. Like, everybody's bypassing this, and we are not able to get in because they're all getting in. So how can we find that bypass? I mean, I could have looked up how to hack this or how to bypass the queues because people do know how to bypass. I would figure, though, that they would have that taken care of in their security. Vault and MBB are the only 2 live streams. What's MBB? From 39 to 44. It's just going up, up, up. Confirmed to Discord. Nobody is bypassing, says Crazy Croat. Then what exactly is happening to make my clock go up?
Yeah, even the old link doesn't work anymore. They redirect that to the queue.
If you refresh the site, you get on the site now. Will it put it back in the queue? Nope, that's nothing. I was at 12 now, 32. What's up, Kobe Collects? We're freaking out over here. Geo says from 16 to 32. All our queue times keep going up. And that's the wrong direction. I'm in 2 different queues. They're both going up. I'm up to 38 minutes on this one. There's no fast pass here. That's a Disney thing, which is on VeVe, not Palm. I heard that. I wish we had a fast pass for this. Greg Fogarty went from 5 to 8. You're close, though, but I don't understand why we're going up if people aren't really bypassing the queue, because that's what it seems like to me. Abby says no one's bypassing the queue, just now slower because within the 20 minutes. I don't know if I believe you. From 9 to 20 for Daniel D. What do you think, Mo? Are people bypassing the queue, or are we just tripping?
It doesn't look like the users in queue ahead of me is going down, so maybe it's just based on the average of people getting in per minute.
And they slowed that down? You might be right. Everyone's
because before people were getting in, but now I'm stuck.
Bruin88, keep us updated. He says he's only got 15 people in front of him, so he should be able to get in. Let us know. Fogarty says, if we pass the queue, does the buy now appear, or do we have to refresh? I think the buy now will appear by itself, but you're okay to refresh once you get into the page for at least 20 minutes. Refreshing will not put you back into the queue. 11 minutes for Andy Charles, 1 hour for Geo, 1 hour for Kong. I'm going up, up, up. I was at 10 to 7. Now I'm up to 21 minutes.
Yep.
We need a gate, y'all. We need a gate. Adam says this is trash. DC pulling what most NFTs projects do. They allow certain accounts to buy and manipulate. Went from 15 to 36. Well, how would they pick? Who do you know they pick? I mean, what do you think? They're just doing it for bat cow guys? I don't believe that. The timer just underestimated the amount of people. Yeah, right. It keeps underestimating more and more and more every 5 minutes. Gerald Egbuna says he's already on the page. Congratulations, Egbuna. You should be able to get this drop in 10 minutes. Thomas G, you might be cooked. I got 8,900 people in front of me, and my timer keeps going up. This one over here has got 20,000 people in front of me, apparently. Dan Wiseman said this is fun. I don't know if I agree with you on this one.
See, I do. Like, I'm a masochist, man. This is some of my favorite parts of doing all this shit. I don't like this whole, like, the whales get first access, buy this founder's pass, premium this. Like, I hate all that shit, man. I really do.
Mr. Wynn says he just got in from his phone and his computer, and he started those queues at 11:25. I started mine at 11:30. What's up, Chad? Chad says, our NFT Pirate says, my time is super laggy, so I refreshed and got kicked out of both web pages. Ooh, now I don't want to refresh. That's scary. Maybe the timer is off, and whenever your actual time ends, you'll get thrown in there. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going up, though, on time. 23 and 51 minutes. Ugh. 25 and more than an hour, says Adam. Adam says BE. Adam says they can pick accounts. That's not hard to manipulate, but who would they pick and why? Dan K says people have multiple accounts or something. Yeah, probably. I got on the site too early, and now I'm back in the queue, Mark Caddo. Yeah, it's all about timing on these, and these queues are a lot longer than we expected because they keep going up. Mine's going down a little bit now. Is at 20 now. I'm at 18 minutes.
Yep, Benjamin Button going down, 2 minutes.
Slack Rex says refresh will put you in the queue. Don't do it. It shouldn't. You should, once you get in the page, you should have 20 minutes before you get thrown back into the queue, but that might not be accurate. Let's see what's going on in the Discord server. No one is leaving the website. If your number is over 5,200 to get in, it's doubtful you will get anything. Over 5,200, that does not sound good. Everybody's comparing Palm with VeVe. We won't get into that. But right now, it ain't pretty. Gio says, only verified accounts should be able to go for the drop like VeVe. Ain't no way 30K people are here for this drop. Yeah. I kind of agree that the KYC accounts should only be able to go for the drops. Bruin88 says, I am in. Just looks like the regular website we saw before the queue. So he's in already. I got another 18 minutes. Bruin88 only had like 8 people ahead of us. I got 7,700.
Yeah, I'm going to get in around the same time as you, I guess.
It's going to be late. Dane K says, I got in the queue at 11:15 and it took 2 minutes. Then on a second device at 11:30 and it was 40 minutes. So it's hard to time the queue. That would make it really hard to time the queue. Queue times are going up. Everybody's at more than an hour now. K Bacon only 912 in front of you. That's good. Selling all my collectibles on VeVe lost too much value over the years. Says Dice should have sold back then. Everybody wants to sell at the top.
Yeah, now's not the time to sell.
Yeah, exactly. We asked some people that are in, what was your guys' time? Was it going down or was it at like 19 minutes and then you just got in all of a sudden? Hamoon says, I was on the website, all good, just went to my collection, got kicked out. And it hadn't been 20 minutes, that's not good. Gerald says, I was on the queue 20 minutes before the drop, so the queue was fast going. Yeah, I thought I got in at a good time. I got in the queue at 11:30. I have 250 people ahead of me. Let's go, G Meadows. 1777 for Crazy Croat. I'm at 6550 over here. It's not pretty. How many you got ahead of you, Mo?
7,200.
So yeah, we're pretty close to each other. Gritty One says it's weird some of my queues are going down and some are going up.
Yeah, I almost feel like if we were hanging out in VR, right, AR or whatever, you'd be right next to me on the line.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, now, would chat be cool with that if queue system, if everyone was in virtual reality or what the hell they like to do and they could talk to their other queue members while they're waiting? Like, would that be something that people would enjoy?
Just like in real life, it's all about time.
Yeah, because they don't like do this.
Do I have to be there for 5 hours or is it a 10-minute line? I'm not staying in line for 5 hours for anything, except for maybe some rides at Disney.
Yeah, I mean, theme parks, I'll wait. But nowadays, just buy the Fast Pass.
Tony Rio says, I found a trick to skip the queue. Click on F5. Don't listen to that. That is not good advice, guys. He is trolling. Do not click F5. For Superman Drop, I was able to create an account, KYC, queue, and purchase within 5 minutes. I think a lot of this is up to chances, Dan Wiseman. I mean, we were here early for Superman. We couldn't get in, a lot of us. Do we need to turn the phone to landscape? I am on the Black Adam comic page. I did hear that if you turn it to landscape, if you can't click the button, turn your device to landscape, and you might be able to click it, the Buy Now button. I'm in two queues on the same account. One of them's at 17 minutes. One of them's at 56. 5,500 people ahead of me. Victor says, at least we are excited again. It is fun. We're having a good time. It'd be more fun if we make some money and I get an epic or something out of this. Kevin Garcia, 1,400 people. Man, how are y'all in a better queue than me? What time did y'all enter the queue? Did you enter the queue before me or after me? I went in at 11:30. VR Corn Maze tournament for positioning. That'd be fun. 6,100 in front of me with 22 minutes. I should get in before you, BE. 8 minutes for Greg. Good Evan says, now this countdown is similar to VeVe. I'm on the page with the countdown. That's the drop page. That's the page you want to be on. The button should pop up on its own. You shouldn't have to refresh, but you should be fine refreshing. I wouldn't refresh unless you had to. How many comics are available? Was it like 4,200, Mo?
4,800, I think.
4,800. Okay, got you. Crazy Croat was 2 minutes before me, and he got in. That ain't fair. Numbers are going down, though. And we got 5 minutes. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm at 13 minutes now. We're starting to go in the right direction now, y'all. I'm at 11:12 and 11:15 and 11:24. 2 minutes left to go for Andy Charles. 500 people. It's picking up now. Let's go. Good luck, everybody, on this drop. Good luck getting in time. If you don't get in right at the time that the drop begins, don't freak out or exit out or give up or anything. Even Superman #1 took like 15 or 20 minutes to sell out because there's only a certain amount of people that can be in the page at a certain time, and this one has higher editions than Superman. So I don't think it's going to take 15 or 20 minutes to sell out if it's the same as the last drop. 4,800, thank you guys. 4,800 is how many editions there are. And I think somebody, I don't have it in my Discord server, in one of those servers they broke down the percentages of the rarities. Let's see what's going on in the Discord server for DC comic drops. Nothing in particular. They're just saying you got to be just right on your timing, not too early and not too late when you get into that queue. It is kind of tricky, but hey, this is starting to work out. I'm at 8 minutes. I got 35.50. Are you guys in there? You guys in the page ready to go? Steen is in. Dane K is in. Kurazami, can we buy 2 of them? I think there's a limit of 1. I know there was a limit on 1 on Superman #1. I haven't seen anything about it. Have you, Mo, about having a limit on this drop?
No, but I'd be shocked if you could buy more than 1, to be honest.
That makes sense. Kobe Clark says, this comic is only okay. We are the guinea pigs today to double check the drop system. I'll be a guinea pig. Just let me in there so I can buy one. We got 4 minutes. My timer's at 8 minutes, 35.50. I see a lot of people in the chat are in, ready to go. Good luck, y'all. Good luck, Yusuf, K, Bacon, McKillick, Gorilla Dubs in there. Enrique's got 8 minutes. You're right there with me. Dishin says, limit is 1. Thank you. YouTube says, limit is 1. Costa's in. Jamson's in. K, Bacon says, 1 per person per account. Thank you, my man. Mr. Andrea goes in 2 minutes. I think we're going to make, you'll make it for sure. I'm going to get there a little late, maybe. Where are you at, Mo? You at about 8 or 9 minutes?
8 minutes, yeah. 3,600 ahead of me.
You're right by me. JSL says, do you think it's weird that you were the black sheep of all the VeVe influencers? Psh, check out Cavell. He's the black sheep. He gets about the same amount of love from VeVe as I do. I can be upset. I got Superman. No, Gritty One. You're not allowed to be upset if you got Superman. You did all right. I didn't get Superman. I'm still salty about it. Armin Nose says I'm in. World Boss is in. Map Tall is in. Palm is smart to drop this second once they figure out the server load. We'll get a great comic next. I think they're going to probably try a new drop mechanic for the next drop. Maybe before they drop something huge to make sure the new mechanic works. Albonia says I accidentally slid the page and it deleted the page. Now I have to go wait over an hour. That's tough. Thank you, Jamson. I think it's 15 minutes, says Maptol. I thought it was 15 minutes too, but they said 20 minutes in the Medium article. Before they dropped that Medium article, my guess was that you get queued every 15 minutes. The queue is on all my devices, says Quantium. Yeah. Mercury Road says, I'm on the buy page, but my phone time and countdown timer is like 10-second difference. Yeah, we have that all the time on VeVe. It's usually about 1 or 2 seconds off, but like Androids and iPhones are never matched up correctly. J Money's in the page. Vitch says, I was in, and they dropped me back into the queue. Ouch. Quantium got queued again. So yeah, getting in too early is a problem. That's what's kind of nice about having 2 devices set up if I was a little closer on this one. If I got in too early on this one and got queued, this one would be in at the right time. So I think it's a smart move to use 2 or 3. Maybe in the future we won't be able to, but it seems fine for now so far. Mark Holman says, where's the buy button? Nobody really knows. Probably going to be right where that timer's at. Frank says, I wonder how many in the queue are on multiple devices. Probably a lot. Phone is better with the timer. 20-second difference is crazy. Croat. Good luck, Delamo. Good luck, everybody, going for this. Drop starts in like a minute. I guess I should have had my timer up. I guess it don't really matter since I'm not in the queue yet. But I'm getting close.
It's your rebounds, man.
45 seconds. Mr. Jones just got kicked out. Green Tea says, will this have value? We do have some price predictions for this one. Mine was at like 500 on the Epic. The Legendary. Sorry, the Legendary. Let's see. 1 minute. I don't know how they'd enforce the multiple device rule. Yeah, it'd be hard. Let me know if you guys get this. This drop's about to start. I guess I could pull out the clock.
I mean, it could go based on IP address, but then that would screw families and...
Yeah, you couldn't.
Couples,
more than one person in the same house going to go for it. That would not be good.
Unless one person was on mobile or some shit. But
10 seconds. I got 3,000 people ahead of me. I'm not in yet. Good luck, you guys. Invalid date says Quantium. He's in the queue again. Kid Kanema got kicked out in the queue again. Kicked out for Kobe Collects. It's getting crazy. J Money just logged in after getting through the queue and it automatically brought me to the comic drop page. Let's go. Yeah, I hope it doesn't log me out whenever I get in here, because it logged me out last time. I've had to log in twice today already, and I never exited the page, so that scares me. We got 6 minutes. It's probably going to take a long time for people, not a long time, but a couple minutes for people to make their purchases. See, my time just went up, so it might be a second before, if you're not in already, to get in. 50 seconds on the main page. Dub says he got one. G Meadows got one. Let's go. Eric got one. Bao got one. Quantium's trying to get in. Kevin Garcia got one. Matt
nice.
Got logged out. Yusuf with the W. Mr. Win got one. Quantium says, I'm a member. Let me in. I know how you feel. I want in too. Ned got one. Owo got one. Eugen got one. Thomas G got one. Rob T. Limit is 1 got one. Dane K got one. Edward got one. Get a little jealous here. Let me in. Dai got one. Only allowed 1. Costa with the W. Congratulations, y'all. Jesus got one. Tang Ma Green Tea got one. Are these sold out? Diamond Ink got one. I still have 30 seconds. Says J Money. That's more than me. I got 5 minutes. It's going down a little bit now. Matt Tell got one. Andy got one. Dyers got one. Mr. Carpet got one. Mark D. DJ Tico says only 50 minutes left in line. Ugh, that's not good. Silveretta got one. Prince Anthony got one. Giant got one. Do refresh. I don't think you should have to refresh. It should pop up for you on your own. Shop by Zito got one. Croat got one. Fogarty's almost in there. I'm almost in there. Shoehead got one. World Boss got one. J May copped. Luis Perez. Mr. G got dubs. Where'd you get your shirt? I got my shirt from O'Milly Tees. Check out O'Milly Tees on Twitter. He sells these VeVe swag, and it's kind of nice. It's not just Amazing Fantasy. On the back, it has on the bottom, it has a VeVe logo. Alejandro got one. On the Hello says he got two, maybe on 2 accounts. VeVe AR guy says bought for him, then relogged and bought for myself. Oh, I hear you. Gerald got kicked out of the queue. I thought you were in there too early. Nickel got one. RC got one. Abby got one. Wolfie got one. Bruin got one. Mr. Evo got one. Sam thinks he got one. It's not sold out yet, is what I'm hearing. I'm trying to get in there. I got 3 minutes. 2,000 people ahead of me, though. And there's only 4,000 editions. I'm probably not getting one. Good Evan with the dub. Aiden got one. Genuine got one. VV Flex says it went to the queue after pressing by now. That's not good. You must have been in the page for too long. J Money got one. Same thing happened to NFT Pirates. Pressed by now and went to the queue. Same with Got to Get the Bag. Ugh, this is tough. Jamson got one. Aiden says, please, Legendary. That's what I'm saying. I need a please, Legendary. K Bacon says, good luck, brother. I think you might get it. I don't know. We're going to find out. Minting is in progress for Thomas G. Not sold out yet. Buy now still up there. Not sold out yet, but man, there's still 2,000 people ahead of me, y'all. It's not looking good.
Nerve-wracking.
Joe French got one. Man, what do you think about this, Mo? You think we're going to get in?
My armpits are sweating. Yeah. I hope so. Kind of close.
The queue on my iPad. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, Don says if you get one, get off the page. Yeah, please do so we can get in.
Yeah, I was about to say, if anybody got one, yeah, please sign the hell out. Thank
Mark
you.
Holman got one. Proxy says 3 minutes. BE's got 3 minutes. So you guys are, I got 3 minutes too. We're all going to get it at the same time. Who's my guest? My guest is Mr. Mo Knows. Mo Knows is a longtime collector and OG on VeVe. He also plays photo finish, NFT horse racing with me, and he's a collector on DC Comics. What's up, Raven? Raven got one. Congratulations. Distro got one. Brandy Babe says, let me in. I know how you feel. Our Swa got one. Nick James been sitting on the page watching the countdown. It still made me queue. That's because you didn't refresh. Once you're in that page, you got I think it's 15 minutes, but they say 20 minutes. Only 1,900 left and 1,600 people in front of me. I'm not happy. Mark D,
that could be good numbers for us, yeah, to be honest.
Kobe Collect says Mo Knows is a solid horse race announcer. He's a great horse race announcer. Probably the best in the NFT horse racing industry.
I love Kobe's videos, man. What's up, Kobe?
Kobe is the man. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Kobe. How do I see what I got, says Alejandro? I don't know. I never bought one. I never got one on here before. I'm down to 1 minute with 1,357 people in front of me. Push harder, break down this queue. Come on, man. Let's get in there. Anybody know how to check the rarity? Adam is not happy with DC Comics. My order was canceled last time, and now this. Ugh. I know if your order got canceled last time, though, you're supposed to get an airdrop. Dan K says, I don't know how this doesn't sell out fast if there were 8.5K people in line. I'm wondering that, too. Sammy got one. Congratulations. Edward got an epic on the drop. Owo got a legendary. Congratulations, Owo. Let's go. Legendary. Daidoki got a legendary. Congratulations, Daidoki. I'm seeing lots of legendary. A couple of legendaries. 2K remaining, is what I'm hearing, with 1,200 people. Oh, it's going to be close.
1 minute for
BE.
1 minute.
Good luck, Mo. We got to get in there. As soon as you get in there, you better head to the buy now. Click purchase and buy fast. How do you check the rarity? I'm still not sure. I'll never go to my collection. There is what Mark D says. Go to your collection and see your mint. Over 1 million devices hit the site today. Interesting. Less than 1,000 in front of me. Nick James is not happy with this. Not for trades. Thinks I'm going to get one. I don't know about that. Omi is moving. Is it moving? Maximum Custer says buy now is still there. Oh, we're getting there. What's up, Grouch? Haven't seen Grouch in a while. 861. Nose is getting sweaty. 17 minutes left. I know. I'm getting nervous. I'll probably end up getting in there and getting a common, but whatever. I just want to get one. Adam thinks the legendaries are going to be 1,000 gems tops. Well, I was thinking about 500. Greg Fogarty says there's 950 left with 861 people in front of me. Do you think the one who clicked on buy now got it if they have been queued straight away after that, says Tony Rio? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I think if you were on the page for 15 minutes and you click buy now, you probably got queued again, maybe even 20 minutes. Next week we start in 45 minutes or 30. I'm thinking like 40 minutes before 45 or 40 minutes. Maybe even more, especially if it's a big drop. Less than a minute. 756 ahead of me. Not sold out from what I'm hearing. Mine's still minting in progress. Says Thomas G. You had to check your rarity. You go to your collection and check which cover you have. Then compare that to the other 5 different covers. I think if you scroll down, it'll actually tell you your rarity. KCB got one. BE says, should I refresh? Ooh, is your buy now button not popping up? If you refresh, you're probably going to get queued. Unless you've been in there for less than 15 minutes. Or less than 20 minutes. Jameson says, try mobile next time. I had my iPad pulled up as well. Dane K got an epic. Congratulations. Raven with the uncommon. Crazy Croat got an epic. Let's go. J May with a rare. Rarity common 41%. K Bacon got a rare. G Money's at 4 minutes. Satish with the epic. Congratulations, Satish. Luis got an uncommon. I got 260 people ahead of me.
Ain't looking good for me. You're a little ahead of me.
How many you got ahead of you?
500.
I got 125 now.
Yep.
So close. Is it sold out? Don't tell me it's sold out. Whoever says sold out gets muted. I'm just kidding. Uncommon for Xenon. Thank you, Nick James. I'm trying to get in there. 125 ahead of me. Let me in. Sold out, John. I hope you're trolling, bro. Please tell me you're trolling. Button still there? Okay. I think he's trolling. 125 ahead of me. Be patient. I can't. I'm trying. Got queued, but already made my purchase. Let's go, good Evan. Congratulations. Sold out, says Wive. Is it sold out, y'all? If it sells out like 1 second before I get in, that is going to be frustrating.
Yeah.
Still
this is why I can't stream, because you guys would drive me nuts.
I know, they're killing me here. Sold out. It's not sold out. Button's still there. I dare you to refresh. How dare you? 12 people. Why don't they just let me in? 12 people ahead of me. That's not fair. Just let me in on that last batch. All right. We're 12 people ahead of me. I'm not freaking out. I'm not freaking out. Oh, that sounds legit.
Sounds legit, baby. Get in there.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. Purchase. Buy.
Give it to him.
No!
Oh, Lord. Well, somebody else said they had to do that. You should still be able to get it. That's wild.
Can I buy? Payment method? I got balance, bro. Are we getting one?
It's my turn. It's my turn. Come on.
Are we getting one?
You guys redirecting me to the damn website. Redirect me.
Do we get one? Let's go! All right, Mo, it's your turn, Mo. Get in there. Get in there, Mo.
Redirecting by
Let's
comic.
Go, we got one.
Credit
Congratulations.
balance. Thank you, Superman.
Please
go through.
Thank you, folks. Man, it was a nail biter. There was not many left. Minting is in progress. Mo, let me know if you get in.
I'm good, baby. We good.
You got yours?
I'm in, yeah. Holy.
Let's go. Quantium Cast says it got the legendary. Congratulations. Yeah, y'all were right. It did get in time. Thomas G got a rare. Now let's see what
1,500
happens.
remaining. Who the hell said it was like 800?
They were just trolling me. They were like, it's sold out. I hear
you
Kobe
guys.
Collects. There's still lots of people waiting to get in. You guys might be able to get in. Yeah, I'm hearing there's like 1,600 still left. Adam says he got robbed. Came in 20 minutes. Don't give up yet, though. Bruin88 got the uncommon. 800 people in front of you. Daniel D. Thank you, True Stoner. Thank you, Firefly. Thank you, Boredom. We'll see what we get, though. If it's a common, then it's not too much congratulations there. Aiden got an epic, though. Congratulations. Thank you, BB Flex. 10K says, how doesn't it sell out with so many people in the queue? That's a good question. What do you think, Mo? There were obviously more people in the queue ahead of me than there were editions available, but I still got there. You think people are... Why would people get into the queue and get into the page if they're not buying?
Multiple devices, maybe not KYC, trolling. I mean, how many times... I'm sure people in this chat do it. They go to buy the VeVe app, comic rather, and they just hit the buy now button. I do it every now and then, but, you know, and just troll it. Like, I'm not going to buy it anyway. You just put it back in the pool, right?
And you're right. There's probably a lot of people using those multiple accounts so they get into multiple queues.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Quantium Cat. Quantium Cat just started hanging out with us in these live streams, and he hit a legendary today. That's a big one. We need to get to the marketplace, see what some of the prices are looking like. Somebody was telling me to get out of the app now that I got mine, but I want to see what I got first. Is this the legendary? Is that 500 right now?
Nah, it's being held. That's why I love this platform, because I can hold reservations and then put my money in. I hate VeVe now that I can't hold the reservation.
Wow, it goes from 500, 756 to 1,500. So you like holding the reservations? What's your reason for it?
Because I don't normally have a lot of money to throw around, so I keep my money, you know, in my bank account or whatever, in PayPal, and then if I can get something, I have no problem transferring money over. But I'm not like, yeah, let me just throw, you know, $500 in my random Palm account for a rainy day. Like, I don't really like to do that. So
yeah, 100%.
you know.
J Money says his comic won't even load. Are you able to see your rarity? Dane K selling his epic. J Money says I really need a bat cow. Vault, you really need a bat cow? Hey, if I was to get an epic or a legendary today, I would sell it and put it towards a bat cow most likely. BE was able to get his and he was behind me in the queue, so I guess people are still able to get in time. So I would not give up. They're not sold out right away, or they're not sold out yet. Let's go to purchase and see if it tells us how many editions are available. Does that tell you how many are? Oh, nope, it doesn't say.
Not for each one, but if you go to the minting, it said amount remaining was like 1528.
Yeah, I can't see
when I bought mine. If you go to buy comic,
it just gives me this red. Andrea says 1340 left. How do you know? Where do you see that at? Matt is almost in there. Matt was way behind us, so people are still getting in for sure. Seems like some people are getting in, like Mo said, with multiple accounts, so they're not purchasing. They can only purchase with one account. So there's not as many people ahead of you as it seems. Daniel D got one today. Congratulations. Albonia says people need to get out. I went to a 46-minute to an hour now. I want to find out my rarity, though. If I get out of the page, I have to get back into the queue to find out what my rarity is. Don't you want to know if I got a common or a legendary? Like Jamson got a... Well, that's not the right one. Jamson got a legendary today. Congratulations. I'm trying to stay on the page to find the rarity. Cedric got an uncommon. More than an hour wait left. Oh, my goodness. Maybe bots in the queue in DC can somehow detect these accounts. That's a good point. YouTube got one. All right, Mo, I've got to do something here. I'm going to leave it up to you for about 5 minutes while I run to the other room. So if you could entertain the folks until I get back, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, I got you.
Thanks. I'll be right back, y'all.
What up, chat? What y'all want to hear? You want to hear some Christmas music? I can sing you a lullaby. Why am I a skeleton? I mean, you know, when you're as pretty as I am in real life, I don't want you guys coming into the chat looking at me being like, damn, I wish I was that good looking. You know what I'm saying? So I like to give the common man a chance. Use your imagination. Do the Arnold. Now I'm here buying DC Comics. Black Adam #1. Not as good as Superman #1, obviously, but I'm going to buy it anyway. Thank you for coming to the VeVe Vault annual stream with me, Arnold, and Monos. And remember, if you get your comic, please sign out so everybody else can get their turn. Thank you. And get down.
Is Arnold back? Arnold always makes appearances when Mo's around. I don't know. I think those two are related or something. Get to the chopper. That's what I always say when he does it too. Let's go. I know some people are still trying to get into the queue. Looks like Real NFT says he has, got one 12 minutes late, so he's able to get in time. Let's go. 1,220 left. And yeah, Arnold, you plan on running for governor again anytime soon?
No, now I just hang out, me and my ex-wife Maria, which is weird because she's my ex-wife. We hang out, we collect comics, digital comic books.
Let's go. All right, I got my delivery, and it is, and you should have already known.
Common gang
for life, all day, every platform, everything. Common. All right, hopefully you get a legendary or something and save the stream mode, because I'm common gang. But I guess it's all right to save your luck here for the next drop, because the next one's probably going to be more important. But it's just like VeVe. You get a blind box, you get a common. At least I got one today, though. Man.
I don't know which one I got. Which one is this?
You should be coming in pretty soon.
Yeah, I got it.
What's up, OG Red Hot Snacks got one today.
Oh shit. Well, definitely not common gang.
Uh-oh. What is it?
Sitting on an epic, baby.
Let's go. Shout out to Mo Knows. Pulled the epic. Let's see what that epic looks like. Go to the marketplace. The epic's the one that's at 175, right? Yep. Yeah, that's a nice looking one. That epic is what Mo pulled on this one. Selling for 175, 170, 175, then 200. We're going to go in and look at, see what that legendary is selling for right now. 749. It was at 500 a minute ago. See if it's going to pump from here. My price prediction on it was 500. Dane K, Epic Gang. Dane K got one too. Congratulations to Mo. Megalomaniac got an uncommon. Bruin says I keep getting uncommons on the DC drops. I'm common, gang man. My Harley was a common. My Black Adam was a common. Common.
You're due though, man. You're due for a big one.
Man, I've been due for 2 years now. When's it gonna happen? Dave the Hedgehog just got one. Congratulations. So they're not sold out yet. Let me know how many are left in the how many are left to be purchased, if you guys can tell. Got in, but I'm restricted, and now it won't let me buy. Interesting. So you shouldn't have to be KYC to be able to buy on the drop. So I don't know why you. I guess I know some people are restricted, but I don't understand why exactly, and they don't really seem to understand why either. I'm gonna open this up a little bit and check out their reader. I always think that DC Comics has kind of better storytelling than Marvel, in my opinion. What do you think? Am I crazy to think that, Mo?
I mean, especially Batman early on was definitely a darker tone, which I always loved Batman growing up more than Marvel.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody asked me what time I got into the queue. I got into the queue at 30 minutes before the drop, like right at 30 minutes before the drop. I got into the queue before that. I was in the queue twice, 20 minutes before that. So I knew that when I got into that one at 10 after, that I'd have to wait 20 minutes before I got into the next queue. This is some really good artwork right here. I was checking to see if there was like any damage on it like they had on the Superman #1 Uncommon. How's the movement in the secondary market look? We'll go check it out. Check out the marketplace. I know that the legendary was sitting at 500, then it went to 750, and then
it's at 1K.
Now it's at 995 and 999, making moves, y'all. Dan K moved back to the queue. I'm hearing they're still available. What's up, Doob? I said Doob. Noob Ash says the DC drop system is garbage. They said they're working on fixing it. Where can I see all the additions for each rarity? Says Mr. Evo. Do they?
I mean, the legendary is locked up to $13.99 right now, so whether or not they'll sell, but people are contemplating it.
Interesting. This one's doing much better than I expected. Back in the queue, says Dane K. How'd you get back in the queue? Everyone is undercutting on the market, says Thomas G. It didn't look like it, at least for the legendaries anyway. Let's get into the market and look at some of the epics. Epics at 140. Looks like that one's come down a bit. 170, 165, 150, 140.
Well, as soon as I own it, it's going to plummet. We already know that. So
yeah, the common's probably like 5 cents since I own one. $10 for the common. It's about retail. Common's at 10. Don't worry, if I hit the legendary, it'll drop to $9.99, says Kobe Collects. Edward said I was in the middle of buying a common for 17 and it logged me out because of the 20 minutes. It was probably good that you didn't buy a common for 17 because they're at 10 now. Dan K is my 299 epic locked up. Ooh, I don't know. I didn't want to push the button to buy one. Looks like price was going up a little bit. 150, 170, 200, then straight to 250. Dan K's right here, 299. If I click buy now, let's see what happens. Yep, it is locked up. G Money in the Common Gang. Welcome to Common Gang, G Money. I'm there with you. Galea wants to know how many left.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry about that.
I was going to say, but this is why I see people being like, well, no one's going to buy these, right? But if we learned anything from HRO, that's a lot of the same VeVe fam over there, right? So you saw those markets, man. They wrote a similar pattern, even though the cards sucked for the most part. But this is no different. It'll fly for 24, 48 hours, and then it'll go back to, even Superman 1 is down pretty big from where it was.
Yeah, it's the new shiny object, and even more than just being the new shiny object on the comics, it's the new shiny object on a whole another platform. And you got a lot of comic collectors that are VeVe fam, and they've heard about this, and they want to get into these comics because they know how well comics have done on the VeVe app. So it makes sense that people are getting in there. Kobe's got his own palm strategy. That makes sense. DJ Chico says, wonder if these will do the same as VeVe comics and only the rare ones are worth it? Or is that the truth for VeVe comics? I don't even know if that's true on VeVe comics, my dude. I don't know. I like the commons personally. Some of them do all right. Depends on the edition or the who the first appearance is. Local Scalper says my queue has gotten down to 10 minutes twice now. Then it jumps back to 40. Ooh. Hopefully somebody's not like bypassing the queue and buying multiples, but I kind of doubt it. Brandy Babe says I'm getting annoyed. First, my Superman I was supposed to get was taken away, and now I haven't gotten the airdrop I was promised. I think you're supposed to get an airdrop only if you purchased a Superman on that drop day, and then you didn't get the Superman, you got a refund instead. If you just didn't get into the Superman drop in time, you got stuck in the queue like me, that's not going to get you the airdrop. Newbass says the queue got spammed with bots like I've never seen, and this wasn't even a good drop. I mean, it was kind of buggy the way that the queue times kept going up in time, but we got in there in time. We got our common. J Money says I can't even see what comic I got, and now they put me back in the queue. This platform is Zoggy. I mean, you had me all the way up till Zoggy. That's not a word I've ever heard before to describe anything. What is Zoggy? Let me know. Got to get the bag. Got the uncommon. I mean, it's a bag. Been on 20 minutes for 20 minutes now, says Delamo. Yeah, it's 'cause people like me are still in the app, or still on the website. Sorry, man, I'm streaming, bro. I can't exit. Craig Fogarty's out. No problem, man. You got the common gang with me. Hey, at least we didn't strike out on this one. Common for Flizzr. Charles Ruth says the drop system is a joke. Yeah, they need to take some lessons from VeVe. That's one awesome thing about VeVe. They have the best drop system, and it's fun. It's easy. You know right away if you got it or not. And it takes a little bit of skill, and I like that about it. Thinking mobile might be the way to go, says Dan Wiseman. People were saying in the chat to use mobile instead. Would the queue be shorter for mobile? I don't see any reason why the queue would be shorter for mobile. As long as I got through the queue, I was able to purchase pretty quickly. Epic's going for 110. There will be a dilution, just like with VeVe, says Kobe Collect. So right now there's 4 comics. In 4 months there will be 20 plus. Yep. That's 100% correct. There will be more dropped. Local scalpers queue went back up to an hour. Oh my goodness. The market might be primed for sniping, says Greedy One. That's not financial advice. The legendary is at 900 now. Well, somebody just posted one for 825. Almost want to click buy now to see if it's locked up, but I don't want to lock it up myself. Matt says, I'm trying so hard not to be frustrated, but after verifying, depositing, and having a ticket open since October 30th, pray for my hair. I could have bought today. I mean, I don't think you missed out too much on missing this drop. Just make sure that you're got everything taken care of before the next drop, whenever they drop something big, like the first appearance of Batman or Superman, for that matter. And speaking of Superman, is this the legendary? Legendary's at 1688 right now. I think that's the legendary, right?
No, that's the epic.
Epic. So legendary's at like 5K, ain't it? Maybe 10K.
I think it was like 7,800, something like that.
I'm gonna try to go find it.
I haven't been tracking these prices too much. It's been depressing.
Uncommon's at 618. I thought y'all said those prices were going down. Superman looks all right with the uncommon at 618.
Yeah, but that was at like 775, 800 for quite some time.
So yeah, there's the legendary Superman right there at 7,250 bucks. It's doing all right. What's up, Alex in Crypto? What's the program for the skeleton avatar? I don't know. Do you want to give out your secrets, Mo? It's
a custom rig, but I use Adobe Character Animator to rig it.
Man, you're not supposed to give out your secrets. You're supposed
to
say,
I don't care.
I can't tell you. Greedy One says I need a bad cow. You're not the only one. Dr. Strange's been working with Palm. Yeah, that is some good competition. Been working with Palm support since last drop. Still disabled. A lot of people are having that problem. Jordan C is still in the queue. I guess people are still trying to get in here. Apparently it's not sold out. Money and Motivation said there's only 143 left to be purchased. So hopefully you get in there in time to get one. The skeleton talks. I wasn't expecting that. Just logged in and was wondering what it is. I mean, he's not a logo. He's a real life skeleton. He'll talk to you. Kong says, is it sold out? No, apparently 143 left. Thomas says, I'm so surprised my rare sold for 99. Nice. There are now low serials on DC. No low serials. No, I don't think there aren't any really serial numbers on these comics. Are there, Mo knows, or do people take like the address as the serial number?
There were people talking like they're gonna use chain data and stuff like that, token IDs, but honestly, I don't think people really care. It's like on VeVe, it's right there in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Mint number, everybody sees it, right? But here, people just want to pick up deals. That's all they're looking for.
Shout out to Brandy Babe with this super chat. Thank you for that super chat. Let's see what he said. I got the Superman purchase / refund and apology email saying I would get this one airdropped, and now it's not there. I'm super frustrated. Did anybody else that was expecting to get that airdrop for the Superman #1 drop, have they got their airdrop already, or is everybody waiting for their airdrop? They might have just held them back from the drop themselves and they're delivering them later on. They might have had to mint the public ones first. Blush Hollow finally got in, but credit is unavailable. Had 25 bucks. I don't know why mine was available. Blake Dean says the airdrop is tomorrow. The airdrop for those Superman purchases that were refunded is tomorrow, Brandy Babe. Thank you again for that super chat. DJ Tico says mint numbers don't really matter anywhere outside of VeVe. That's what I've seen at least. Some stuff on OpenSea, they have mint numbers that seem to matter in price. But I don't know. That's debatable. Looks like, is this the legendary? Legendary is coming down a bit. 780, 790, 799, 800. So it's got about a 5 at the $800 floor. I almost called them gems. Real saying it's sold out. Sold out. We are sold out. RIP if you weren't in time. At least we learned something about timing on this queue. I think it's smart to get in before I did. I got in 30 minutes before the drop began. I would be in like 45 minutes before the drop began, I think. What do you think, Mo? Is that good advice or is that bad advice?
Yeah, I think 45, but you know, I mean, again, it really could depend on the comic too, right? Because you know, if they drop Action Comics #1 or Detective Comics was at 27, Like those queues are gonna be a little bit different than Black Adam, right?
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more people in there. So I think if Black Adam, but then again, this one's gonna be just more popular because there's people, not because it's Black Adam, because they're on this new platform trying the new drop system. So maybe like if Black Adam #1 was like the 20th comic, there wouldn't be as many people here. So maybe there's more people here than the comic hype
Good point.
would suggest. And if so, I think 45 minutes before the drop might be the smart time to try to get into the queue. And if you want, you can try to get into the queue 20 minutes before that so that you're guaranteed to get into the queue at the exact time. Because I was trying to get in the queue at 30 minutes before the drop. So what I did was I got onto the page 20 minutes before then so that I would re-queue right at that time. And that's right when I did re-queue, although it took me a little too long. I almost didn't make it. Shotgun Sergio says I was 45 minutes in and it kicked me 21 minutes before the drop. Yeah, I agree. The drop system is not great. Just got on and sold out. D-Bear. Just almost did not get there in time. The uncommons at 15 gems, commons at 11, rares at 44, epics at 80, legendary is at 780. And
so we don't know what comic's next, right? But they did say that they're gonna go like old school comic and then modern, go back to like an old school modern. So yeah, I don't think we'll get the big grails right away, but
I don't know. It depends on if they want to build up a bunch of hype. I mean, if they want to build up a bunch of hype, they might do something like the first appearance of Batman, or that might just be like the first appearance of not one of their top 2 characters, but maybe the first appearance of Joker or Penguin or Flash. No, not Flash. Green Lantern? Is Flash DC? No, he can't. Yeah,
yeah.
So that'd be a good one. First appearance of Flash. Abby says, Vault was able to mint quite fast after purchase. Only got the common, but luckily listed for 29 on the market, and now I'm so happy it sold because common's at 10. Congratulations, you did all right then. Brandy Babe says the email about the airdrop does say that it'll come out tomorrow. So if you're planning on getting an airdrop for the Superman, if you minted on that day but you had to get a refund because they oversold, then your airdrop, your Black Adam #1 airdrop, just got requeued, will be sent to you tomorrow.
Oh.
Matt Wood listed my comment 5 minutes ago, still not showing on the marketplace. Oh, does it take a while? Interesting. I haven't tried selling on here yet. I think I'm going to hold these commons. I got the Harley Quinn common. I don't feel like selling that for like 12 bucks, and I don't feel like selling this one for like 10. I'll just try to build up my collection a little bit. Good.
Dude, I've been stacking everything on here that people just throw up at night for like $1, $4, $5.
Really? Like what?
Just pick up a bunch of those random. I got pretty much one of all the Harley Quinns except the legendary. I've been picking up those little gift boxes that they, people got for free. They put them up for like $4 at night when they're all drunk, I guess. And then I picked up the property, like the land, because I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with them night watch things or whatever that you got. But someone put one up for like $77. The next cheapest one was like $130, and I was like, all right, cool. You know what? Why the hell not? Playing on profit anyway, so yeah, that's still like $120. So I don't know, just stacking these things while people are trying to, cash out a little bit.
I didn't realize you could buy land on the app. That's actually very interesting. That's something I'd be interested in picking up, especially if it's affordable. The Wolf says, are you able to view your credit balance? It won't load. If it won't load, you're probably not logged into the app. I would click account summary to make sure you're logged in. DJ Tico says the Joker FA comic would be cool. Does anybody know what comic that is? Is it like Action Detectives number 12 or something? Albie says, what rarity did you guys get today? Well, you know me. Oh, you already know what I got. Common gang for life, y'all. Common. But my man Mo Knows pulled off an epic today. Let's go, Mo. You're holding on to your epic, or are you going to try to sell it?
I'll hold it for a little bit, because now that it's sold out, we'll see what the prices do. But, yeah, I mean, I'm playing on house money, so I'll probably just hang on to it long term, see what happens.
Nice. Aiden got one as well. Yoda Soldier got a legendary HQ. Commit for 30, sold it, and bought a rare Superman. You sold your legendary HQ for 30? Seems a little low. Steen got a legendary today. Congratulations. Anybody who hit an epic or a legendary, even those rares are nice today. Just got in and sold out, says Ahmad. Yeah, just sold out. Respect the Grove got a rare today. Aiden is holding his epic. Dochi says, not financial advice, but I'd sell these. That's Tony Dochi. I didn't say it. He did. Well, you can't sell it if you're stuck in the queue right now. Would I sell these right now? Like I said, I would probably sell and just hold on to the money to put it towards a bat cowl. Personally, that's just one of my goals, is to get a bat cowl on the platform. Sammy Free says, well, I sell my uncommon now or wait. I'm thinking the idea of waiting right now is a good idea. We saw that the Superman #1 prices went up after the drop. Everything started off low, and then it started going up. And a lot of people picked up those uncommons and those commons for under 200, and then they shot up to 500 or 600. I'm not thinking that these will shoot up as much, but now that they're sold out and everybody who's flipping is getting their money and all the flippers are out, then you might see people start to stack these and prices go up. Galileo sold his Epic for $135. That's a nice profit for the day. Congratulations. Mohammed says Batman #1 is the Joker first appearance. Okay, that's cool. That would be a good one for sure. That would be worth a ton. Good Evan made $7.50 today. Let's go. Kurazami says, can you give me a special deal on your Pop Life and OG Devil Bunny? All right, let's go. 700. Is that fair? 700 for both. Hook me up, bro. I need them. I need the gems. I need them bad. That's a good deal. One uncommon at 1. Wait, somebody sold one for 1? I'm not sure what you mean, Suna. Sold uncommon for 45. Think that was a good deal. Are you talking about the uncommon Black Adam #1 or the uncommon Superman #1? If you sold the uncommon Black Adam #1 for 45, I think you did great. It might go up from here. I can't even look at them now, but last time I checked was like $15, wasn't it? Yeah, D-Bear.
Yeah, I can't check either.
Yeah, are you back in the queue too, Mo?
Yep.
Yep, once you get 20 minutes, back into the queue. I'd like to see Mr. Freeze, says Eddie Cox. You just want to hear him do Arnold Schwarzenegger again. Was it Arnold Schwarzenegger, the guy who played Mr. Freeze?
Everybody chill out. Everybody freeze.
Is there a thing as a rebound on Palm? Big A. There should be. I speculated that there would be. I don't know exactly how it would happen, though. I'm hearing the prices are pumping right now. Shout out to Linux Tech PT. Congratulations about one today, and it's a legendary. Let's go. Last time we checked, prices were at like 700 to 800 on those legendaries, but we're back in the queue, so I can't really check right now. Comment is locked up to 21 now, says Edward. Let's go. DJ Tico said that they should take the queue off once it sells out so people can buy off the secondary. But that would still, if they didn't have a queue and there were too many people in there on the secondary, it could crash the page. They just need more servers. Get to the chopper, says Nifty Guys. How do you snipe, says Diamond Inc. I would be on the page that you want to snipe. F5 to refresh and wait for a new one to pop up. Wap Mana says, I got a rebound, no cap. What do you think, Mo? You think there's rebounds? How exactly would those work for this platform?
There actually could be rebounds, I guess. I mean, you get 5 minutes to lock up the purchase, right? So I guess if it said sold out, it could technically go back, but...
Yeah, most people don't preload their money, and there's going to be some people who get in there to make their purchase, and their credit card doesn't go through for whatever reason. So All-Star X says he also got a rebound. Congratulations. Respect the Growth says Legendary's down to $4.99. Can anybody confirm? I thought prices were going up. Wolfie Barker's in the queue. Mark Reef's in the queue. What do you think the Legendary will be tomorrow? My price prediction on Legendary for 24 hours after that drop is 500. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to predict on these, the second comic drop only on the platform. But I'm just going off of kind of like Superman prices and comparing that to the Black Adam, but also keeping in mind the popularity of the new platform and people being excited about it. Wap Manus with a rebound, an epic on the rebound. Congratulations, Wap Manus. Double C just got one. So rebounds are going out, y'all. If you're on the page, get back in there and try to get a rebound. I know some of you are still in the queue, like Kid Kanema. Daniel D says, I'm not gonna lie, I like this queue stuff. It makes it real hard for the bots. All right. I'm not going to give my opinion until I hear yours, Mo. What do you think? Do you like the Q stuff or do you not like the Q stuff?
I mean, dude, you're talking to someone who didn't get Amazing Fantasy, didn't get Vader, didn't get the Miles Morales. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, I think it's good, but VeVe is way more, it's definitely more enjoyable. For someone who's competitive like me, I love trying to hit that button at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Get my fingers set up. I got my phone set up on the on a table so it doesn't vibrate on my chair. Like try to spam it as fast as I can. I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. It's
fun, but people like you, there's people like you out there that get none of the big drops. So I mean, if you really had to decide, and David Yu came to you right now and knocked on your skeleton door and was like, "Skeleton guy, right now you have to make this decision for me. Are we going to keep the current drop system or are we going to switch it to the DC Palm Q style drop system? Which one would you rather have right this second on VeVe?"
Because I enjoy pain and torture as a masochist, I'm going to say keep it as is.
Let's go. I didn't hate any of these big drops either, but I do think it's more fun doing the way the system is. The Q style drops are a little boring, especially when you get stuck in the queue and the time keeps going up on you like it was for us today. That was tough. But we did get in there in time to get our common. And my man Mo Knows hit an epic today, which is awesome. You guys not keen on the queue system then? Nah, not me. I mean, I don't. Let's want to do a quick poll. I was about to end this stream. Let's sit here and do a quick poll, 5 or 10 minutes, to see what you guys think. All right, you're just gonna have to pick between Q style versus VeVe style drops. Which one do you prefer? And of course, They have been saying that they're going to be switching up the mechanics for their DC comic drops in the future as soon as next week. But I want to know in the chat. I know some of you, it's going to depend on which one you get the most of. Which one do you like better, the Q style drops or the VeVe style drops? Mr. Evo, Sode is uncommon. Let's go. Diamond Ink tried to snipe and refresh, and then it threw you in the queue, I'm sure is what you meant. Yeah. After you're on the page for, they say 20 minutes. I think it's more like 15, but after you're on the page for a certain amount of time, as soon as you refresh or try to do anything, you get thrown back into the queue. Smart Buy says, I like this system. I knew you would, Smart Buy. I know that you can't hit the VeVe drop, so I know you definitely like this better. Daniel D says, I just like it because the bots don't have an advantage. That's true. Do they, though? How do you know the bots don't have an advantage? I don't necessarily know that the bots don't have an advantage. It is web-based, and I know from Zed Run drops.
Sorry, good.
I was just gonna say I know from Zed Run drops that people always had these special links that would get them past everything, so that they had an advantage. Because on the Zed Run drops back in the day, they sent me the links, and I had the advantage, so I knew they existed.
So as someone who I work from home, right? So I usually have a marketplace open 24 hours a day, and if there's bots, I typically would know because I don't really get beat. On VeVe, I'm terrible at sniping because I have a horrible phone. But when it comes to like these other sites, dude, DraftKings, I don't get beat on that marketplace. HRO, I never got beat on snipes until the bots showed up. Like it's pretty clear when you see the same accounts. You know what I'm saying? And we tracked them for a long time on HRO. They still did nothing about them. I don't know if there is bots on this platform, man. I've yet to be out sniped. I've been out sniped one time. When someone put up the legendary Superman for $700, I went to get a sip of my coffee. I refreshed it, and my hand wasn't on the mouse. I would have got it. But I don't think there's bots here, man. I really don't.
Kind of depends on your definition of bot. Some people would say somebody with 10 different accounts is a bot, but they're just a multi-accounter. And I'm sure there are plenty of people out there that have multiple accounts for these drops, for sure.
I just mean more like scripting and stuff like that, like actual automated bot activity. But
well, I did hear that there's a way to get around queues, because this is a certain type of queue called Queue It, and there's like scripts to get around it. I haven't like researched or anything. I don't like doing that kind of stuff, but if other people are doing it and that's the only way I can get some big drop, I might have to do a little research into it. Shout out to Nifty Guys, says he got a rebound as well. Rebounds are a thing. Click the link again, and the purchase page and the buy now was there. So even after it sold out, some of them came back to be available to purchase. So remember that for next time, if you get into the page late and it says sold out, you might be able to hit one on a rebound. Muhammad says we need something like what VeVe said we will get. Everyone reserves a spot up until an hour before drop, and on drop time it's allocated randomly. Well, I do like the idea of rewarding collectors with MCP points, which give them a higher advantage of hitting the drops on VeVe. DJ Tico thinks that there's a way more bots on these drops since you don't have to KYC to join the queue. I know we've been yelling that. We've been saying that. You have to KYC to sell stuff on the app, if I'm not on the platform, DC platform, and you definitely have to KYC to cash out. So it'd be nice if you had to KYC to go for the drops. There'd be less people going for them. Mark Reef says VeVe style is better, man. The queue for DC just goes up and down and down. Yeah, the queue today, the numbers didn't make sense. I was at 10 minutes, then I went down to 7 minutes, then it went all the way up to 20 something minutes. It got wild. Chris Labate says, buy now, still popping up for rebounds. I just scooped one. Buy now is still happening for rebounds. I'm trying to get back into the page. I've already got my limit of one, so I know I can't buy another one. What's up? Paulo says, the thing is, the comic isn't a huge comic and the prices are solid. Not a single comic below retail, and floors are being held up. It's looking good. I mean, it's a new platform. People are excited about it, and it's not super high edition at 4,000 editions. Dolce says, can we do a poll for people who hit the DC drop on a computer or phone? I mean, I guess we could. Real quick, let me see what this poll is looking like. Queue is a good system when it puts your buy in queue, not the website. Yeah, the website. I feel like people have tricks when it comes to websites like this. It's been saying 3 minutes for 10 minutes. I guess the queue is paused right now. When do people get the rebound, now or 20 minutes ago? I think one person said they just got it. It would be nice if we figured out like a timing of rebounds like we do for VeVe. Muhammad says, a word used by people who didn't get one because there's not enough bot. I hear you. All right, let's see what drop style people prefer. It looks like 63% say they like the VeVe style drops over the Q style drops. Probably with the Q being kind of glitchy and jumping around the way it was today, I could see why they would say that. All right, let's find out for people who got the drop.
Can we run another poll? Because I'm curious if there's any simulation. But people that go out on Black Friday to like rush through the doors for deals compared to people that sit home and shop on the internet. Because I think the people that go out and rush to the store and want to, blast through the door when it opens, those are the people that like VeVe, I'd imagine. What do you think?
And then the people who like to shop online are the people that would like the Q style drops.
Yeah, because they just like to sit back and relax, right? Like, but everyone else is like, no, I want to get in. I want to get my hands dirty, right? Throwing elbows.
I mean, maybe it's because I'm a dude, but I don't like to shop at all. I'm not going to no Black Friday shop and stand in line with a bunch of old ladies and have to push in there to try to get the Xbox before it sells out. I mean, I did that back in the day. What was the toy?
That's not how it is here, man. Here, it's like a party, dude. You got people hanging out, smoking bud, drinking beers.
Oh, no, people are pushing and fighting around here. You go to Walmart on Black Friday, and they got like only 100 available of the Cabbage Patch doll or whatever the cool toy is for that year. The Tickle Me Elmo, and then you get down to 99 purchase, and there's one left, and 5 moms there, and all their kids want that Tickle Me Elmo. That's when the fists are coming out.
Yeah, but look at you. You're skinny as hell. I'm skin and bones, right? Like, we can bob and weave, bro. You got sharp elbows, sharp shoulder blades like me? Because I'm skinny too, man. Like, if I throw my shoulder down, it's like a freaking razor blade going through somebody.
I mean, don't get me wrong if I have to, but we're talking about old moms here. I don't want to have to punch an old mom to get my Tickle Me Elmo, but I mean, my kid's got to get what he wants for Christmas. I know that. You got to do what you got to do.
I'm saying, yeah.
Dr. Strange says New York's a different breed, Mo. Yeah, if it was New York, I probably wouldn't be messing around. Those people are crazy. He'll pull an axe out of his backpack or something.
Doc lives like right down the block from me.
Really? I didn't know that. Dr. Strange does?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's awesome. That's very cool. I guess he probably wouldn't recognize you unless you were looking like a skeleton when you walked around.
Probably, yeah.
Tucson says the only people still shopping at stores are cavemen. Albonia says they confirmed that it's not sold out yet, so maybe you can still purchase. Dominique says he's skinny. He's a skeleton. He said he was skin and bones. Where's the skin? All I see is bones.
I'm in real life. I'm skin and bones.
Oh, I got you. Alejandro got a rare today. Congratulations. DJ Tico just got in past the queue and he says it's sold out. Smart Bass says DC is saying the next comic is going to be deadly. Are they going to change the queue system? Because it's going to get wild if we have like some big giant first appearance comic dropping on the app next week. It's going to get wild. We're going to have to get in super early to the queue, like maybe 50 minutes early, 45 minutes early. It's going to be luck. It's going to come down to luck pretty much. Here's some good information for you guys. Nifty Guy says, my rebound happened exactly at 35 minutes after the hour. And I think you get 5 minutes to purchase. I don't know if I don't know if that's coincidence or if all the rebounds drop at a certain time the same way as VeVe. What do you think?
I'd imagine they release it when the person decides to pass on it or can't buy it, because that's how it is on the regular marketplace. So I'd imagine it's the same, but could be wrong.
But on VeVe, they all drop at a certain amount of time, so maybe they have the same system, and it's hard to tell. Mr. Evo says they confirmed from DC that it is sold out. Got you. Chaos just got a rebound. Common Gang on his. Shotgun Sergio says, I think it's getting on the queue super early is a bad idea. Me and others got kicked. Getting in this queue, I mean, what are you going to do? What's your other option? Get in late? I don't know, man. Are you saying we should get in late? That's probably not a good idea either, though. Shoehead says, do you think after you wait into the queue and you buy on one account, you can log out and log into another one and buy a second one and not have to wait into a queue? You probably still have to wait into the queue, but you probably would still be able to buy a second one. You probably still have to wait for the queue, though, I would think. I could be wrong, though. I see what you're saying. Dan Wiseman says, dude can just say all of these trolls in chat were kind of frustrating. Can I just say all of these trolls were frustrating? Hey, it is what it is. You got to expect that in a live stream. It's YouTube. It's time to sell most of my DC nonsense to Tucson Collectibles. Tucson is not feeling the DC, I can tell. Tyree says they announced they're officially sold out, and at that point, I had 3 minutes left. Man, stay back in there. You might get a rebound. They might think they're sold out, but there might be some people trying to purchase and they're not able to complete the reservation.
Why are we still listening to Tucson, by the way? That man is the most positive person in the chat.
I mean,
always positive.
Not only is Tucson Collectibles a member on his Tucson Collectibles name, he even joined my channel on his other name. He's got 2 YouTube names, and he's a member on that name too. So I mean,
I'm not saying he's not a good guy, but why are we listening to him? He likes to troll, man.
I gotta remember to not read his stuff. That's my thing.
That's right.
Jeff says, got in at 10:40 and was able to get one. It did take me to the marketplace, but I went back to home and saw buy now. So it worked that way. Let's go. At least the queue is at 10:40. Oh, Tucson Collectibles is arguing Mo now. NCN says, VeVe gives hero vibes. DC Palm gives villain vibes, and I'm team villain. I mean, you had me till the end where you were like team villain, but I kind of, people kind of like that kind of stuff, the villain method. I did get my buy now button back, says BE, but wouldn't let me buy since I already have one. Yeah, you can only buy one. Local scalper got his buy button back for a rebound, but missed it. So yeah, 5-minute rebound, y'all. 100% confirmed 5-minute rebounds. That's when they pop, every 5 minutes. I had speculated that before because you have 5 minutes to purchase. I didn't know they would.
Well, somebody said at 12:44 they got a rebound.
Ooh, we have to start trying to time those. As long as I get
I did timestamp that one. I forgot who it was, but
yeah, have to keep our eye on that. Enrique says it's back again, but if you got one already, it won't let you buy another one. Yep, one limit of one. I wonder if you sell one, if you can buy another one though. What if you sell the one you got on drop? Probably not. Check Discord. I'll take a screenshot. Not right now. Just said on your Discord. Don't miss the announcement for next week's drop. It's going to be deadly. Must be a big DC villain, is what McKilla Gorilla. Next week's drop from DC Comics is going to be deadly. I was trying to think, wasn't there like a Deadly Sins or Deadly something group of villains? But yeah, it makes sense that that might be a villain. It could be Joker. I attribute all of my NFT success to Kobe Collects and VeVe Vault. Thank you, Dan Wiseman. Please show them love and like this video. Thank you, Tyree. Appreciate you, bro. Easy to talk over text mouth, says Tucson Brew. Says my money is on the skeleton. I mean, skeleton versus Tucson. We're going to have a throwdown. Quantium says, yo, look at VeVe.
no, I think he was talking to somebody else at the end. I was joking around. Tucson, relax, baby.
He's just joking around. Apparently, I'm hearing, and I don't know if this is true or not, that the airdrops on VeVe for the Hocus Pocus just dropped. And if so, maybe we can get to this market real quick, and find a good deal. I didn't know they were dropping today, and that would mean that the Chucky airdrop could possibly drop today too. And if so, could find a good deal on the Chucky airdrop. Let me check it out and see if we got any of them listed yet.
Oh, Mark D might have actually nailed it.
Deadly kind of sounds like Poison Ivy to me. That does sound a little bit like Poison Ivy. Sisters 3 is the secret rare. So yeah, they did get sent. There's one at 83 already. They just got sent out. I'm looking for that Chucky airdrop. Did that one get sent out too? I don't see it in the market yet. Looks like the airdrop, the Sisters 3 airdrop, has been sent out to people who held all 4 of the Hocus Pocus posters at the time of the snapshot on the 7th. It's 365 editions. Ooh, just got a rebound. DJ Tico just got a rebound. 1248. Interesting. Just got a rebound. Interesting. Geez, who sold at 11? Somebody sold at 11? I know those prices are going up, is what I'm hearing. So again, those edition size was a little bit lower than people were expecting. 365, and I'm assuming that means that VeVe kept 90 of them. So really, is it 275 editions? Man, that's low edition. 275. I don't know if that means that it's going to have some extra value or not. I'll keep my eye out. Maybe a good serial number will pop up. DJ Tico with the rare on the rebound. Tucson says, I say the same thing everyone is saying. DC's drop system sucks. It does seem like a lot of people are saying that. Got a rare. Manuel says, deadly drop, maybe Deadshot. Is Deadshot, isn't that a Marvel character though? Or is that Bullet? Deadshot sounds like a Marvel character. Am I wrong? Mo, do you know?
There's so many watered down characters on both platforms. I don't know Deadshot. Although actually, I think that there was an HRO Deadshot card. Pretty sure, yeah.
Oh,
in
that
Series
makes sense.
2.
There you go. Tucson says Black Adam. No one gives a okay. Gamer Skies, what's up, Gamer Skies? VeVe Virgin says I hit a rebound a few minutes ago. Got the rare, got the free one coming to me at 4. So even if you got an airdrop, you're able to mint. That's probably why they waited till after the drop to send people their airdrops, so that they were still able to mint. And apparently, you can still get rebounds. I'm trying to see if any more of these airdrops get listed, and I want to see if does anybody know if the Chucky airdrop got sent out too? Apparently not, because I don't see it on the market yet. All right, guys, it's going to be about time Deadshot is DC. Appreciate you. All right, that makes sense then. The poll was 50-50. That's pretty interesting there. We did a poll on if you got this Black Adam drop, did you get it on mobile or PC? And the after 130 votes, it came out to exactly 50% each. At the very end, PC got 51%, so it's like 50-50. I guess that gives us no real information on which one's better to use. Seems like they're about comparable. That floor price on the new airdrop's going up a little bit. We had a couple under 85. Those are gone. We got one at 95 now, and that's your new floor. A lot of people, though, that got the airdrop don't even know they have it yet. Will Smith was Deadshot in Suicide Squad. There we go. That's where I know him from. Yes, I love that movie, too. Chucky airdrop yet? No Chucky airdrop yet. The airdrop is a black poster, a movie poster. What's up, Doge Pack? Says, I got in the queue at 9:25, tells me 20 minutes, and after a while, then 15 at 9:45. Then, bam, it tells me 1 hour. How did people get in front of me? We're trying to figure that out ourselves. We were wondering if people were like able to skip the queue, and that's why our time kept going up. But we don't know for sure. maybe DC will address it. Maybe we'll go in there and ask them later on in their Discord server. Deadshot FA is on Hero. Got you. DC Bullseye is Marvel. Bullseye, that's who I was thinking of. This drop and even the Superman drop are cake compared to this. Okay, I hear you, bro. I hear you, Christian J. What airdrop are you talking about? The one for the Hocus Pocus posters just got sent. This is the Sisters 3. That was the airdrop that you got if you held all 4 of those posters on November 7th. And then another airdrop's coming, the Chucky airdrop. We don't know exactly when. All right, guys, I'm not sure about selling. I wouldn't be trying to sell these right now. If you're talking about the DC Comics, I would be holding on to those because it's such a new and fresh platform. Prices seem to be looking pretty good. And so far, since they sold out, they've gone up. I can't look at the market right now because I'm still in the queue, but from what I can tell in the chat, they've been going up in value. They're pumping,
here.
Is what Bruin88 says. All right, man, I think it's about time to end this stream. I want to thank Mr. Mo Knows for joining me on the DC Comics stream. Again, he hit the epic today, so he had a good day. Mo, let's go. Thank you, my man, for hanging out with me today.
Yeah, man, appreciate you having me on. Always nice chit-chatting with y'all. What's new with you, man? You got DCon coming up, right?
Man, 1 week from today, I'll be staying up all night so that I can kind of fix my sleep schedule because we're headed to California a week from tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll be hanging out there for 3 days for DCon and then Vegas for like 4 days. It's going to be fun.
So what I'm hearing is we got to get horses ready to roll for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now.
Yeah, so that gives y'all plenty of time. Maybe somebody over there at Photo Finish can hook us up with some horses so we can start doing Friday night racing again.
Yeah, there's some people, and if anybody's actually watching this, definitely hit me up because we might have some horses coming out our way. So see what happens.
Absolutely. All right, guys, if you're in my Discord server, we have a new channel for DC Comics. So if you guys want to talk about it in there, and also a channel to put in your price predictions for the next DC Comics drop. What's up, Sorapan? Thanks for hanging out with me on the live stream, guys. Thank you, Mo, for joining me, and we will see y'all at the next drop day live stream. Later, homies.